$1,000 plates. $1,000 plates. Fine China. Shorty like it. Shorty like it.
So, yeah, this is a video I've actually already filmed, but I didn't really like the way it turned out. I filmed this a few months ago, and I just didn't like how it was. It was too lengthy, and I'm going to try to really trim it down today and make this a better video and all. If you watched my last video, I said that I might be getting rid of my ornate bitcher pretty soon. Not getting rid of him, but giving him to someone to hold on to him until I got my pool pond. That is what I did. As you can see, well, he is not in this tank no more, and this is the tank we're going to be doing the water change on because, well, it is pretty freaking dirty. Now that he is no longer in here, I'm also going to rearrange these rocks in here back to how they were, and now they would make it look better and all. I just turned this light on. It's been off for like 2 days now, but I turned it on just for the sake of the video, and the Pacus cannot stand it when I first turned it on, so they go onto the rock. But yeah, basically we're going to make this thing look really good. I know it looks okay and all that, but the sand's pretty freaking dirty. Real quick, here are the 2 little goldfish that I got not too long ago, which I think I need to address something. That these goldfish will be going into a bigger tank. Actually, they won't be going into a tank. They'll be moving out to my 120-gallon goldfish pond outside because they're gonna outgrow this tank. Yes, I do know that. Check this out. I also got 2 giant gold mystery snails right here. There's one right there, and the other one is back there. Bull lobster is just getting absolutely massive. Check out how big this guy is getting. I know that you guys notice a difference in him now. Like, he is so much bigger now than he was like a few weeks ago. And I know I was calling him a he, but I'm still thinking it's a female. So we're still gonna try to breed him still. The smaller bitcher right there doing good. Jack Dempsey and his log just chilling back there. So we're taking looking good. We're gonna get this thing going here in just about 2 weeks from now. It won't be this weekend, but next weekend we're gonna get the rest of the rock for it, and we're gonna get this thing going, boy. All the tetras in this tank doing good. The tetra tank looking really, really nice. The fish very active in here, and they are all doing wonderful. Now that I've kind of given you an update on kind of the fish room, or this part of the fish room at least, let's get on with this water change. So the first thing you want to make sure you do is shut, the filter off, or if you have a power head in here, you want to shut all that off. You can't just like shut everything off, but I'm gonna leave the lights on so I can see what I'm doing, and so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing a lot better in the tank. Now that you have that done, you're gonna take a bucket and of course a siphon. I accidentally cut this tube a while back way too short, so I have to like be really, really careful about where I put the tube in and all that. And then what you do, just go right in the tank, just start a suction, just like that, and now you got a flow going. You just start going around to the sand, or if you have gravel, this is sand. This will not suck up the sand or nothing. And just go ahead and just start siphoning away in the sand, just like that. It'll pick up all the dirty stuff, but it won't suck up the sand unless you get like way too much clogged up in the siphon. Basically have 1 bucket all filled up now, so what I'm gonna do, just pull the siphon about the water, let it drain all that out, and now you got 1 bucket done. When I do water changes on big tanks, normally I'll just take like anywhere from like 2.5 to 3 buckets out. So I'll take a bucket from one side, a bucket from the other side, and then take a half of a bucket and just kind of do all around stuff like scrubbing the glass and stuff, which you're gonna get into in a minute. Now what I'm gonna do, just start a suction again, but just on the other side. If you fall in, you mother...
Get down, you son of a...
And boom, just like that. And it almost overflowed. So I've now gotten 2 buckets out of here, 1 from this side, 1 from that side. I need to get back there a little bit where they're at, but we'll do that in a second. What I'm gonna now do is drain another half of a bucket, so now that I can clean the filter cartridges.
Shorty like $1,000 plate. Fine China. Tell her that she be.
So I've now got another half a bucket drained. Now what I'm gonna do is take the 4 filter pads out of the double head filter up here, and then put them in the bucket. And you don't want to wash these off with tap water, killing the good bacteria that's on these filter cartridges. Now after about 2 or 3 water changes, I would say then replace them, but if they're not like really, really dirty, like look at this. That's not that dirty. So what you're gonna do, just take 1 at a time and just start shaking them. Just shake into the water, in the same tank water. And you'll notice the water in the bucket will start getting a lot murkier. After you've shook it for about 20 seconds, you can then put it back in the filter. And just continue doing that until you have all your filter pads clean. Now if you have a lot of algae or like a lot of muck on your glass, before you siphon the water out, go ahead and scrub go ahead and scrub your glass, and then all that will get in the water, and then you'll be siphoning that out. Don't like siphon the water and then scrub your glass. Like, this glass actually doesn't have any algae on it right now. It actually looks very clean because I've had the light off here for a majority of the time. So I'm not going to scrub the glass, but if you do have algae on here, which I'm assuming you're going to have a little bit on there, or at least some type of like film, like clear film that you can't really see, but it's there, and once you scrub it off, it makes the tank look like 10 times better. Most of the time, if you're not seeing algae, you have that little bit of like film that's over the glass that you can't really see, but it's making the tank look just a little bit dirtier than it normally is. So like I said earlier, what I'm gonna do now is basically get the rock formations back how they were before I got the bitcher in here. This cave right here is like specifically meant for the bitcher to go in. I'm gonna make the other one over here, which is gonna be for the Jack Dempsey to kind of go in there because he likes to do that. And boom, check it out, there it is, bitcher cave. Jack Dempsey, like little rock formation to kind of chill up under. If you don't know, eventually I am going to be moving the Jack Dempsey and also the smaller bitcher that are right over there in that tank into this tank right here once I get the pacus out of here, which will be when I get my pool pond in a few weeks from now. Then my baby flower horn that you saw in the intro will then go into that tank over there. Now as for filling it up, that is what I'm about to go do. I'm about to go grab the water hose. That's what I do with the big tanks. I basically bring the water hose in here, fill it up, and as soon as I get done filling it up, I then dechlorinate the water, and there's nothing wrong with doing it that way. So that's what we're about to do. Got the water hose, and lift the hose up, and boom, just like that. You make a little bit of mess, but it's not too bad. Stop the flow, just like that. And this is not the brand that I normally use. I just like literally ran out of it like yesterday, the dechlorinator, so I just had to pick up some all-brand stuff just for this video basically. But it says use 1 teaspoon for every 10 gallons. We put about 20 gallons back in there, so 55 gallon. We drained it about halfway. Really didn't even go halfway, so 1 teaspoon and another. Get your power head back on. Cut the filter back on, and it's gonna be pretty cloudy for obviously a few hours. Now there is a product you can put in here to help make this thing look crystal clear, and that is Kent Marine. You got to get the one with the little rainbow fish in the front of it. This is the one that helps like for freshwater tanks and stuff like this to help them get just crystal clear. You don't even have to put this in here after water changes, but I don't do it after every water change, but for this one I am. It's got a good bit of stuff in here, so I'm going to make sure this thing is looking crystal clear. About a half a cap. Just dump it right on in, get the power head going. It's going to circulate it all through here and also the filter. Wipe your tank down. Wipe your stand down. Wipe the freaking floor down. Because obviously you probably got a good bit of water on the floor. And that right there is pretty much it. Now you don't notice too much of a difference right now. That's because it's going to take a little while for it to clear up. But in a few hours from now, this tank is going to look crystal clear and the pacos will be out swimming around again. That's pretty much it though. Just the way I do it. Don't judge me on the way I do my water changes. No reason to leave any hate or anything for the way I do my water changes. It's the way I've been doing it for a while, and it's a very efficient way to do them, I think. That whole water change took a total of about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, and like I said, it's not hard at all. Be sure to drop a like on the video, drop a comment below, go follow on Instagram, fishing_PF, hit that subscribe button. With that being said, guys, I will catch you all in that next video. Peace.